Hey guys, we're back. Today we're going to be slowing it down. So as much as we love the hard workouts and working really hard, it's really important to honor our bodies and give them a chance to rest. So the more time that you can put aside for yourself, so 10-15 minutes a day, or even a couple times a week, it's going to help you in the long run to recover faster from your workouts and to reduce soreness, reduce your risk of injury, all those good things, and you can carve out a little bit of time for yourself. So today we're going to go through 4 different stretches that you can do, whether it's daily, a couple times a week, just whatever you can do it. Okay, I'm with you the whole way. So I'm going to use a timer here today. I like to use a timer whenever I'm doing stretching because it helps me stay accountable, so I know that, one, I'm staying in the stretch for an appropriate amount of time to gain the stretch that I want, and I know that, sweet, I got my 10 minutes in for the day, I'm done, right? There's no questioning what I've done. So, that being said, let's start in your pigeon pose. So, I'll show you from the front. This is going to open up the hip and the glute. Alright, so what we're trying to do is square the hips and bringing this front leg in front as parallel as I can. If I've got really tight hips, it's going to be hard to get this leg straight. So it might look more like this for you today. Just be very mindful of that knee. Okay? Otherwise, roll the shoulders. Okay, try to relax it in the shoulders and in your face. Sometimes we clench things and we don't even know. We create tension where it's not needed. So if your body allows, we come down a little bit lower. So we're going to spend about a minute or 2 on each side. So if it helps, especially the more that you do this video, you can watch TV and do these. You can put on some music, whatever is going to work for you to help you become successful. All right, so we're already a minute in. And so from the side, stay where you are. You're doing a great job. It'll look like this. Hips are square. If I want to come a little bit lower, I just want to make sure that I keep a long spine and let my head drop. Good. So we're going to switch sides. Now you can come into that any way you want. I'm going to pop up into down dog. So that's going to look like this. I'm just going to pedal my feet so my heels don't have to touch, and quite honestly they're not going to touch today. But pedaling my feet, turning my triceps down and back, and I want to keep my eyeballs on my knees. Good. Now let's bring the other leg forward. Any which way you can, it doesn't have to look a certain way. Same idea, finding those square hips, and maybe this is where we stay. This is fine. Okay. Holding here. As your body opens and allows, then we can start to go farther. Be very mindful of the knee again. And just riding your edge. Right? So not going to the point of pain. We just want to feel that tension and that stretch and stay there. Okay, so we'll spend another 30 seconds here. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Soft face, soft eyes. Good. We'll do 10 more seconds. Really allow your body to become heavy. Alright guys, so next we're going to go into child's pose. So let's pop up into that down dog one more time. Pedaling out the feet, fingertips are wide. Gripping the mat like you're giving it a massage. Good, and from here, let's bring the knees down. So, if we have tender knees or they don't like being on the hard ground, we can roll up our mat and put our knees like this. And so now my knees have a little bit more cushion. You could use a pillow or a blanket or something like that. From there, big toes are together, knees are wide. I'm going to walk my hands out And maybe I stay here. So I'm allowing my belly to come between my legs and reaching forward. So this is a great release for the low back, for the lats and the shoulders. Good. Taking a few deep breaths. You can even grab a big pillow and give your pillow a hug. That's always fun. You can stack the hands on the forearms, and we'll spend about another 30 seconds here. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Good. Honoring your body. Beautiful. Good. Come on up there, guys. So the next one is your low lunge. So we can still keep the mat here if we want for our back knee, but an easier way to do it, again if the knees get tender, is to roll the mat inside. So the knee that's on the ground, the back knee, is going to be on the rolled over part of your mat, okay? The other leg is going to come forward. I'm going to think of having a 90-degree angle in the back leg and the front leg. Then I'm going to tilt my pelvis under, so I should feel a stretch in the front of that hip. And then I'm going to lean in. So I should feel a big stretch down that hip flexor. Really being mindful of what's happening in my midsection, so I'm not letting everything go, because now I've got I'm putting the load on my low back, right? So pulling all of this in and reaching forward. Good, we can stay here. We want back legs active, so we're pressing through the back toes. If we want a little bit more, we can walk the front foot out just slightly and bring the hands down. So we end up getting to that hip a little bit more. And we'll stay for about another 30 seconds here. So how you guys doing? Feeling okay? Getting all the kinks and cracks and everything out? Try to stay tall in the chest, so we don't want to round. We still want to have a long, tall, proud chest. You guys work hard. Good. So we'll switch. So we'll just walk that front leg back. If you had the mat rolled over, we'll roll the other side. Like this. Front leg, other leg comes forward. Good. I tilt my pelvis. Leaning in, so I feel a big stretch down the leg that's back, that hip flexor. I stay here, or here, or if I want a little bit more, I walk the front foot out slightly so that my hands or my palms can be down. And we'll hold here just for a little bit. So maybe you're watching TV right now, maybe you've got the kids, maybe you're on a beach. Hopefully you're on a beach. Wherever you are, just take this time for you. Alright guys, we'll come on back. So the last one we have is a laying hip stretch. So this one is one of my favorites, especially if we have tight hips, or we've done a lot of squatting, lunging, running, anything like that. Or even sitting, right, if we sit a lot. So we get to lay down. And we're going to extend the legs out, so I'm just simply laying. We'll bring the right knee into the chest, just give it a hug. Maybe do a little circle one way, a little circle the other way. Now I want you to reach the right arm out. Take the left hand on the outside of the right knee. Lift your hips. And just bring that left knee over, or that right knee rather, over to the left. So from here, try to ease into it. If we want a full spinal stretch, we'll look over to that extended arm. Don't worry if that top leg isn't touching the ground. You should feel this all in the hip, maybe even the glute. Try to keep the shoulders down. And we'll hold for 3 more breaths. So big breath in and exhale. Breathe into your belly. One more time, calm face, inhale. And exhale. Good. So bringing that knee back in. Give it one more little hug. Good, and then we'll switch. So left knee comes in. Little hug, maybe make a little circle. And the other way. And now the left arm extends, right hand comes on the outside of the left knee, lifting the hip and twisting to the right. From here, eyes can stay at the ceiling. You can turn and look over the extended arm. But wherever you are, really try to give yourself permission to just sink into the ground. Not to sound cliche or anything like that, but it's really a freeing thing to really allow the floor or the ground to hold you. To really just let go and be calm. Big breath in, big breath out. Filling the belly and exhaling. Alright, almost there, guys. Beautiful. We'll come back to center. Hug that left knee in one more time. Couple little circles. Good. Now, can you bring both knees into your chest? Just give yourself a little hug. Maybe roll around on that low back just for a second. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Now we'll come to sitting any way you want. You can rock up, however works for you. And that's it. So, hopefully you feel a little more at ease, maybe a little bit more stretched out. So again, we want to spend about a minute or two in each stretch and, carve out a little bit of time for yourself. So have a great day, guys. I'll see you later.